Ooh, it's gonna be fun. Don't get triggered. I'm doing this for fun. I am doing this for fun. It's gonna be why he win. He win. Why was he the better of the two? Why did he win? Why did Trump win? Because it was already predicted. I've been watching this one lady. She was reading it in some old text that Trump was going to be the last president. Okay, so after him, there's not going to be any more presidents. So, for those of you that are triggered by politics, I'm not. I can talk about anything. Um, Trigger warning. We're doing this for fun, and we're figuring out. I already know, kind of like I already kind of know why Trump is winning. He's a Gemini. Well, he's a Gemini, and he uses he uses discernment. He also uses his heart, and and he also uses divine energy. He uses the power that's more greater than anything. He uses God. The Creator. He always mentions the Creator. He's not. He's one of the presidents who's never really been afraid to mention the Creator. But anyways, I pulled some angel messages for this reading too. Why wouldn't I? Um, so the reason Trump won this election and he's gonna win is it's already predicted, right? It's already been written in the stars. Okay, so all the stuff that happens in between is just that's just the in between stuff. But anyways, we have prioritize. He prioritizes things like he prioritizes things, and he has angels helping him too. And he prioritizes things. So he prioritizes his emotions. He uses the Archangel Metatron, which is about material needs and stuff like that. He focuses on his higher priorities, and then he gets help. Um, he gets help to organize his thoughts and ideas. Hey, get in here. Get. Yeah, that puppy look don't work on me. She just does that. Like she is very tricky. As soon as she knows that my intention is on something else, she wants to go and do something that's disgusting. Anyways, he uses the angels to help him. Like that's what I see. I think he prays. I think he's a believer. He's a believer. And that's why it's working for him, because he's a believer. And why is he the better of the two? We'll get into it. But the angel messages here are focused on him and why he won, right? Why was he the better of the two? So we're not going to focus so much on the other side because he already won, right? I don't really keep up with it, but I heard that. So clear cognizance. So he also Archangel Rahul. He notices the energy, the physical, emotional feelings and thoughts that he gets, and he uses them to his advantage. Okay, that's why he won. He's authentic. He's kind of authentic. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of presidents that would have done what he do, you know, that he does. He he doesn't mind he doesn't mind being authentic, and he is going to help people overcome difficulties that they've been dealing with in life. And he's also had help from the heavens. He's had help from the heavens. That's why he knows what to do and how to lead a country. Because if like people if people are going to keep on shitting on him, then his energy might turn negative. But I think he's smart enough, he's mature enough, he's old enough to know that not to let that happen. That's why he's a good president. That's why he won, right? He knows how to overcome difficult things, overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges. So anything that he has, any mistakes that he's made in the past, he is fixing those now. That's why he's meant to be the president again, because he's supposed to fix the things that when his energy was all over the place. Like remember when what happened, and You know, when his energy was all over the place, it was because like Gemini, I can speak from a Gemini point of view that when you can be the good-hearted person, you could have good mind and all that. When there's a bunch of negative people around you and you're living with that or you're constantly dealing with that, if you're not aware, that can turn you that way, okay? It can turn you that way. So I think the reason that he's won is because he has realized the wrongs in his life and he has owned up to it. He has owned up to it and found a better way to do things. And then we also have hello from heaven. Like I said, he had heavenly help, right? So Archangel Azrael, uh, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Feel their loving blessings. So that's what he's doing. He's using their energy. He's using their energy to manifest anything for people. Like so, um, if you want this president to do good for all of us, then we all have to all do our part. You know, so we have to keep his energy good. We have to, send him positive energy and positive thoughts. That things that we want to happen, we have to mentally send it to him. He can get that. He gets messages when you send him because he's a Gemini. Gemini have telepathy, okay? So even when you're thinking certain things, if they're positive, send those positive thoughts towards him, and he could use them, right? That's what we do is when we want to see something happen, we send positive thoughts. We always do that. We say prayers, we send positive thoughts, right? Same way, it's energy. I'm an energy worker. That's why I read that like that. Hello, Alexandra, the great, um, Genja Shaman. Sorry. Hello. So I don't know. I was just wanting to play today on YouTube because I already did my 2 readings I was going to do today, and I don't know if I want to use my energy cards for Trump. I just think I'm just going to do tarot actually, and I might use 2 decks. And so, okay, so I wish people come here. I hope everybody come and chat. Like, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter what side you were on, Kamala's or Trump, whatever. But, we all know, like, if you're a believer in the Most High, is that masculine is the one that's supposed to lead, is supposed to take the lead. So, for me, I feel like he is the better of the two, even though I'm not political like that. I'm very logical, but I can talk about anything. I don't worry about things because I know that, like I saw I saw a video title today saying the devil is really at work. The devil is hard at work, but the creator is the devil's hard at work. The creator is still in power. So the creator of the highest good is still in power, right? So we all can know that, right? So anyways, so how has prioritizing helped our Donald Trump to win this election? How does Archangel Metatron help Donald Trump win this election? And I will get into the other one and see why she didn't win it. Okay, so we'll get to the both of them, but we'll start with Trump. All right, what did he prioritize? What was his priority? Like, what was his priority that he focused on? What was the priority that he focused on that made him win? What was the one thing that he focused on that made him win? Like, my goodness. Do you guys see the cards that just came out? He focused on his home. He focused on what made him feel secure, made him feel happy, and what made him feel like he was overcoming things, and on what made him feel successful. He used that energy to prioritize. So what makes him feel good? Like, what makes his home feel good, right? So he focused on his own home to be able to lead the country. That's how he prioritized, because he worked on his own home first. So, he worked on his own home, his own family. So he knew what people needed. Because yes, he cares about success, but guess what came first before success? His home. He made sure that his home was secure. He made sure that he was secure in his home. He had everything he needed. And then he planned. So, clairsentience, what gave him the what was it that he noticed that he had to use his heart? Because this is like his heart opened, like his heart chakra opened. What made him open up his heart and be more passionate and shine the light on people? What made him more passionate? Because he took care of himself and his own needs first. So, same reason I'm doing this. I want love in my life. I want someone that's my Two of Cups. And, he thought about his own, what he needed. And that's what is helping him lead this country. Even when things were difficult, he focused on the one person, his woman, he focused on her. When things were hard, he focused on the person that he loves. And when things were difficult, he took what he could and he kept what he could to himself about some things that he went through, some spiritual things, some endings, some death. Like, he's gone through some death, some betrayal, some hurt. He kept it to himself. And after all, he still had love, He still had love in his heart. And that makes sense because he's Gemini. Gemini are love. We are love. We focus on love. And he focused on his own home first, even when things were difficult. So then he, backed off that. And when nobody saw him, when he wasn't fighting for the countries, he was fighting, not fighting, but he was like dealing with the difficulties with him and his person, and he overcame that and he brought success to his, security to his home. And this helped him overcome these difficulties that he may have created even, right? When he did things wrong. When he, may have done some sabotaging things, right? And he used his intuition. He used the balance, He used his intuition, and he may have gone through a spiritual transformation. What allows him to see what is really important in his love. What are the difficulties he's overcome that helped him to? We have the Queen of Swords and the Hangman. So he tried to see it from a feminine side of things. So he tried to see it from a female. He's a male, obviously, and there's a Queen of Swords here. So he may have been dealing with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He might have even been watching me. Just kidding. Probably not. I would have a lot more followers if Donald Trump was watching me. But yeah, so he may have gotten a different perspective from someone, feminine energy, like the same as him. Could have been another Gemini that, or even justice system. He's seen things from a different perspective. And then that's helped him overcome the difficulties that he may have been dealing with, right? So, because he knows he has clear intentions, good intentions, but he may have not been very much in his feminine energy. His emotions haven't been very open. Like I said here, his emotions open, and that's when things move forward, right? Once he opened his heart and clear cognizance, and he clear sentience, he listened to his heart. He realized that what he had to do, work on his Two of Cups, his partnership, And this is made, and that was the difficult part. And then he had to see things from a different perspective. He had to see things from a woman's point of view. And that's why Kamala comes in as well. Maybe he had to see things from that side of things for him to really move forward, right? So in a way, she helped him. Like Sleepy Joe didn't help him, right? Sleepy Joe just let him kind of like tower over him, like, and he acted like a little, you're not gonna say it, but you know what I mean? He acted like somebody that should be wearing a diaper, right? No, I'm just gonna say it. So he couldn't really see that, he didn't really have to try. So that wasn't a challenge to Trump. Like Joe Biden was not a challenge for Trump. So now he had Kamala, and then Kamala may have challenged him a little bit to open up his heart and be more, you know what I mean? She helped him too. I think she helped him. And whether that was that feminine clarity about, your thoughts and seeing things from the other side, like kind of put your shoes on, like, see things from a different perspective, put their clothes on, you know what I mean? Not figuratively speaking, of course, but seeing the aha, having that aha moment about women, maybe, and maybe how some shit has left women out, okay, or it has left even not using your intuition has just brought toxicity, right? So women's intuition is great. So, if he in the past when he wasn't using his intuition, I feel like this could have happened. This shit was happening, and that's why a lot of people are angry with him, and a lot of people are, kind of like they'd rather have nobody than him, right? Or they'd even have a woman over him, right? Like, but like he just needed to tap in more into his feminine energy, which is his emotions. Feminine energy does not mean you're female, okay? It just means that you have feelings. That's the one thing that men have been taught to not have, especially like he's an older man. So he was probably taught never to show his emotions, never to act like he had any emotions. So the only way he knew in the past to do this is like this, right? This is no good, right? Leaving the, yeah. So anyway, so he used his intuition, and this helped him overcome the endings, like that, and also the death that happened as well. Like there's death that happened, about why it happened, and now he's putting in more love. He's really using his heart. He's using divine love now. Okay, so this is helping him overcome the difficulties that he was dealing as the president. Right? Why is the difficulties, and how is he overcoming them? With his heart. I told ya. I freaking told ya. Knight of Cups, by being a little bit hard with his heart open, not like too much. This is only a night. He might have done something sweet for his woman, or something that may, like when you're a man and you want to open your heart, you do something sweet for the feminines in your life, right? The females in your life. That's how you open your heart. That's how your heart opens, right? So this is giving him the extra strength, to manifest with the Most High, with your spiritual strength. Our spiritual strength is very strong. And that's how he manifests this win. Did he have help from heaven? Did he have help from heaven? Of course he did. He has family in heaven. He has family in heaven that is there. They are there to help him. They have a lot of good ideas that they bring to him as well. And that brings balance. That brings justice. So yeah, because heaven came out. And beloved one, you're a powerful, loving, creative child of God. You're very loved. So, it might be his mother, right? And this angel love from heavens are actually helping him take back his power and use his God-given power to manifest blessings in his life and everybody's life, because he's the president, right? And he wants, and you know, he's like a Gemini. Geminis want to see everybody else as happy as they are. So I think Trump can be a good president if everybody kind of learns from like mistakes that he may have made, you know? So how can people really understand Trump? Okay, how can you really understand Trump is that he has learned from what he did before. Like he has learned from what he did, and now he has become a better man. Okay? He's a better financial man, and he's a better man in charge with his spirit too. So whatever he did, he has learned from, like, this is your intuition. He has used his feminine intuition to learn from past betrayal that may have happened to him or that he may have done to others or said shit that hurt people. You know, he has learned from it and he has opened up his heart. Now he's using his heart more. And this has made him financially stable. This has brought balance to a situation. And he is good feminine energy as well. And also down to earth. And now look, this is all positive energy. So now he can really run the country because he has, you know, he understands the divine feminine. He understands Mother Earth. He does have regret of causing shit in the past, like, you know, not opening up his emotions. He does have regret of not opening up his emotions, and it caused towers in the past. And he's not shy to apologize about it either. It will happen. He will apologize, and things will heal in the situation. He may have been a little bit aggressive in the past, and he was hiding a lot of emotions that the guy was having. He was having a lot of emotions. The Seven of Cups. He was very, you know, he had a lot of emotions, but he has found peace with his emotions because he tapped into his feminine energy. And he's balancing things out and he's listening to spirit. And yeah, he has real love. And he knows what he's doing too. Hi everybody. New here. Thank you for being here. Hey guys, if you want me to do more like politics readings and stuff like that, let me know. Like I would love to do that. I love to do this reading because and the reason I chose to do this reading is because Trump is a Gemini and I'm a Gemini. So I literally had a Gemini male in my life helping me, and he was of a higher archy, and he really helped me understand my masculine energy because I'm a female, right? And he was a Gemini, and he helped me to understand my masculine energy, my masculine side more. And yeah, and I'm thankful for that as well. So I'm seeing this as like Trump had somebody help him understand females. And this is what's helped him win as well. And this has also helped him win in his home too, his family. And like I said, he has heavenly help, and so do I. I have heavenly help. I don't do anything without God, the creator, most high. You know, people say, don't call him God, you know, don't call him God because there's other gods, right? But when I say the Almighty, you know, the Almighty, that's what we're supposed to, like the Almighty, the creator, the Almighty. He gives us all power. And once we realize the power that we get from him, we will start, you know, paying more attention to the Most High, because he does steer us in the right direction when we ask, and he gives us that power to do whatever was difficult for us to do in the past and before. It gives us the power to do. All right. What was Kamala's mistakes that she made that she didn't win? I think she was a little bit egotistic. I don't know. I didn't watch any of it. What was her mistakes? She was thinking too much about, like, okay, so Kamala was thinking too much about business and money, okay? And like maybe about what her family could gain from it. Like what her family can gain from it, right? She was thinking only about her family, I think, or money. That's why she didn't win. And look, she wasn't open to divine love. So she may not even believe in the creator. She may not even believe in God. I don't know. But she wasn't open to divine love. So that's why she didn't win. What was another mistake she made? Maybe she listened to family. Why was the Ten of Pentacles here the mistake she made? What was the mistake, the Ten of Pentacles and Four of Swords? What was this mistake? Toxic love. Also, this is also the Gemini energy. And this is also the Gemini energy, but I think she had an obsession with Trump. No way. She had a crush on him and he didn't accept her. She's trying to hit on him. Look. He didn't accept it. He said, no, thank you. She had a thing for him. Why is the devil here? Kamala and the lovers. She wanted him. She felt left out by him. Look, the Chariot and an Empress. She wanted him. That's why the devil's here. She's obsessed with him. She wanted to be his Empress. She wanted to be his Empress. She felt left out in the cold. It was business. It wasn't a freaking... Wonder who she been listening to. Why is the Empress here with the Chariot with Kamala? Why is she in the devil? Why? Why was she obsessed with him? Why was she why are you so obsessed with me? He already has his queen, man. Because you wanted to be his Queen of Pentacles? You want to work with him, but also be his Queen of Pentacles, his boss, even. You wanted happiness with him, but it ended pretty quick, didn't it? It left you fucking in your head. See, he already had manifested his Queen of Wands. So you try to be his Queen of Wands. You try to be his everything, his Empress. But he wasn't even looking at you. He was manifesting his Queen of Wands. King of Wands, a home. Yeah, he was focused on his home. And you wanted him, but he was focused on his home. And this this brought a tower moment. Wow. So yeah, he realized what she wanted, and yeah, so he bossed off and he became the king of, I think she might have even offered him money. What's Kamala's obsession with Trump? And remember, this is all for entertainment purposes, okay? I said, what's your obsession with him? The Sun card and the Queen of Pentacles. And the Empress. I don't know if they've dated before. Did they ever date before? I don't know. Did they ever date before? Because it's like she tried, but it's like, again, he didn't see her that way. She didn't even want to be a president. She just wanted to be his woman. She wanted to be the Miss President, okay? That's what she wanted to be. That's the truth. Yeah, yep. She kept their emotions to herself, but she tried to make him an offer, but he was too smart to fall for it. He was too stable and grounded to fall for it. Maybe in 2020 he would have fell for it, but no. Let me see what you guys are all saying. Oh, I'm interested to see what you guys are all saying about this. You guys have anything I should ask? Anyways, put it in the chat so I can I'll read the comments. Thank you for being new here. And thank you I hope you subscribe and stick around. Hello. Thanks for having this one on Trump. This one's on Trump. Yeah. This is Gemini ruled. We ruled Gemini here. So I don't know what way up, dude. I don't know what happened, but I'll mod you back up because I don't know what happened. YouTube changed things. There we go. All right, you mod again, way up, dude. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's silly. Let's get a different deck out. I want to try a different deck now. I want to try the Grand Tarot. This is like politics tarot. Let me see if you guys, what do you want me to ask? Okay, so what is Trump going to do now? What is his next action? What is Trump's next action for the people once it is final that he is president? How is he going to change and make America great again? How is he going to change things and make America great again? That's his code words. America great again. Yeah, he's not going to leave himself out. Knight of Pentacles here, and then we have the Seven of Swords. He's realizing that in the past that he may have not seen some people that may have felt like they were stuck. Okay, so he may see some people that been waiting for something for a long time. He may see somebody like that. He may do something for people that have been left out a lot in their life, like, you know what I mean? And help them see the happiness again. So he may help people that have been, waiting for something to happen. And they may have been moving slow. Knight of Pentacles, it could be a younger earth sign energy, air sign energy, also fire here. But this is like he's going to shine the light on somebody or something for someone. He's going to bring the sun back, the happiness, the spirit. He's going to help someone's spirit shine again. Look, this is like spirit shine again. See that? He's going to bring, I think because of what he's doing, he's living by example with his lady, and she's very beautiful. And I think that what he's going to do next is going to help others to be as happy as he is in love. Like, look. And once you connect to spirit, once you connect to the Most High, that's when that's possible. But because like I said, the devil is always really hard at work, but God, the creator, the Almighty is always in charge. So if we are the followers of the Almighty instead of the the devil, then we don't even worry about the devil working. You know what I mean? We don't worry about that. We just focus on our higher priorities. And I feel like that's what he's going to do too, is he's going to help people understand how they can be happy by believing in greater power than us, and believing that the power that is greater than us can empower us to be greater than our regular us. Which leads you to exactly what everybody wants. Everybody wants someone that totally gets them. Everybody. Doesn't mean that everybody knows how to get it, or how to find that person, or how to recognize that person. How's he going to make America great? Because he's gonna help people understand that what emotionally makes you happy, that's your happy family, that's your happily ever after. Makes your emotions happy. And going back to what is the happily ever after, what is happiness, what is family happiness, like back to your roots. I had advice like that once from a lady, and I asked her, what should I do in my life? Like, she was one of my intuitive, like one of my psychic ladies I met along the way. And I asked her, what should I do in my life? Like, I was very lost. I didn't have my kids with me. I let them go to their dads, because their dad had, like, a family that they could enjoy the Christmas and stuff. I was by myself, you know. And anyways, when we're feeling like that, the best thing is to go back to your roots. Like, what made you happy as a child? What was family to you then? And create that for yourself. You know what I mean? Create that happy family for yourself. Because if you're an adult, you create that family for yourself, right? Four of Wands. So that's what I see he wants people to do, is create their happy family. Speak the truth. Don't leave yourself out. Speak your feelings into existence. Speak the truth about what you know. That you don't get left out. That you don't get left out or feel mentally left out. Speak what you need to speak. Speak it. This is what wisdom, like, this is wise knowledge that you have about happiness and what could make something happen, what could make someone make a move, you know what I mean? And start this happiness. So what is going to happen quickly here? There's going to be a light shined on something here very quickly. Oh, wow. So then we have the King of Wands, and then we have the King of Cups, right? So he is showing people that the Tower is there as well. And then we have the secrets. Okay. So when you keep secrets or whatever, even if you change, like one minute you're emotionally open, the next minute you just want some passion, right? Be honest about it. You know what I mean? But be open with your heart. When you want passion, when you want love, you got to be open with your heart. See, the passion reminds me of, like, making love and stuff like that. But he's teaching men that if you want love, it's not that you just got to put on the glove. It's not that anymore. You got to be open with your heart. If you're not open with your heart, nothing can happen, right? That's one also when you're open with your heart, all these happiness, these ideas that will make you happy are going to come to you. But if your heart's not open, they can't come to you. So you got to be hard. Your heart has to be open when your passion is open. They have to be together. They have to work together. How can make this happen? How can this help? So how can you make this happen? How can you make this happen is by knowing who you love and open up to them. Open up to each other. King and Queen of Cups here. You equally have to open up your emotions, and he's learned that, you know what I mean? Even if you're not if you're not a girl, male have emotions too, are very intelligent emotions. Did you know how powerful water is? Did you know how powerful air is? You can't see it, but it's very powerful. Words, you can't see them, but they're very powerful. You can hear them. Water, you can see it if it makes waves. But the only time that you can see someone's mind is when they speak. Or the only way that you can see someone's heart is if they open up their mouth and speak what their heart feels. And I see that there's been someone here that has really fought their passion for someone. They have really fought their passion. This person is very passionate about someone. Someone here is very passionate about someone. They want things to make things happen, but they have maybe hermit themselves for a bit to really see things and how they can start this new thing. The hermit is like seeing aha moment. What else is Trump going to do for the collective people that want love in their life? What else is this going to happen here? So when things are difficult, things are going to move forward. You're going to agree to disagree. You know what I mean? If someone feels that they're not good enough, you're going to agree to disagree. You're going to say, okay, if that's what you say, if that's what you think, but that's not what I think, but okay. Someone may feel like that they are, not good enough, right? To be the captain of the ship, They may feel like they are just a peasant of the ship, right? But you're not. You're a captain of the ship, right? So, like, even if you don't always agree, right? Like these horses, they don't always agree, but they're still moving forward. You don't see them stopping because they don't agree. Just because you don't agree doesn't mean that everything has to become a halt. Just because you have a little argument or you're fighting, you have to fight your passion doesn't mean you have to cut that off. It just means that you have to just move forward, like to the person that really gets you. You know what I mean? I even feel like you may have even shook on it, or you may have even like done a pinky swear. You know what I mean? Walk away from what doesn't make you happy and walk towards what brings you good memories and happiness, right? To someone that is happy and independent, empower yourself. That's what he's going to do. He's going to help people empower themselves and really find their balance and also their divine knowledge. He's going to bring that out in you as well. Because, he is showing his divine knowledge. He's showing both of his side of a Gemini. He has already shown his dark side of the Gemini. Now he's showing us the lighter side of the Gemini, right? Because his ego has been put in place, right? That's why I see that Trump's ego has been put in place. He had an ego death. Look at that. I split it. As I spoke about the ego death, like he had a spiritual awakening because he had an ego death. The only time that we will have a spiritual awakening is if we let go of our human emotional ego. Okay? That's when the clear truth can come out. King of Swords. And also we got the fox and the rabbit here. We have the Queen of Coins. So that is when truth can be spoken. You have learned from it, we're born with our little egos, right? When we're young, we don't get something. We have that look on our face like, you know what I mean? But we learn as we get older, right? We learn that having that ego is way too burdened, and it can bring us like a lot of like worries and burdens. So letting go of the ego will let go of the burdens too. And that's when you actually see what's in your future. When you have an ego death and you let go of the ego mindset, that ego mindset is that selfish mindset. Is if I set my mind to something, and even if it's not good to me or good for me, I'm still going to do it. That is an ego. But I think that's it, guys. I think that he has good intentions. We all know that she wanted to hang off Kamala wanted to hang off of Trump's coattails because he is a powerful man. He has speak powerful words, you know, because he is a speaker. That's what he does. Like, you know, that is what he's good at. That's what Geminis are good at. We're good at gab. We're good at the gift. We have the gift to gab. And if our mind is right, we can bring beautiful blessings to people with our words that we speak. Anyways, I'm here to support all the high vibrational, any signs that are wanting to not use their ego to manifest life in their life, but also want to manifest it with the Most High, and use your spirit, because we all have one. And letting your spirit not control things in your life, your soul, that's where you do yourself like a damage in your life, when you don't let your spirit guide you and you let your emotions control you or your thoughts control you. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. She's standing right here and her breast stinks because she went and had some O. Henry's, and I don't want to give her trouble right now because I'm going to ignore her right now. She's in timeout right now. So just because I'm going to stop talking on here doesn't mean that she is off the hook from her groundingness. Just give me looks. Oh, thank you for that one. Much love to you too. This is a great reading, guys. Thank you so much, Danixie. Thank you so much. I want to do more things like that. Like if you have suggestions of any famous people you want me to do readings on, I prefer not to do readings on Diddy or anything like that. Okay. I don't want to do those. I know that they would probably make my channel like skyrocket, but I really don't want to get into that energy. You know what I mean? I like my good energy and I don't really want to get into that kind of energy. Just saying, it's kind of yucky. But yeah. Anyway, if you have a favorite actor or something like that and you haven't heard from them a long time and you want to know what they're up to, like I actually want to do a reading on Jennifer Aniston. She was one of my, you know, kind of favorite actresses. I didn't really like look at actors like that. Like I looked at actors like if they inspired me, then I liked them. I was never like a fan. I was never like that. Like I looked at them as like real people. You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, I only worship the Most High. All right, God bless y'all. Have a great day. Boo. Yeah, leave it in the comments.